What's going on, guys? So check this out. Toyota T100, 1997's two-wheel drive. Obviously, it's the clutch pedal. So that's not an issue, but that is obviously an issue. So that's where the clevis pin goes in, cotter pin goes through it, connects to your master cylinder, and does all that movement. Well, you can see where the bushing went and worn down the pedal. I got 235,000 miles. Alright, so you see that. Now you see this. This is where the return spring goes, or a torsion spring. There's supposed to be a gasket in there. There was no gasket when I took it out. So you can see how it's worn. I mean, you can visibly see how much it's ate through the metal. Now the torsion spring is right here. So that part that I showed you last, you can see how it ate through the metal. Know what I'm saying? So you see that. Now, the initial reason why I replaced this is because when I did the master cylinder about a year and a half ago, I noticed that. So there's little bushings or gaskets, but I think they're bushings that should go in there as well. Those were gone. One of them was still there. Hold on, I'll put the phone down. Can't find the gasket offhand, but yeah, this whole bracket, this entire bracket needs to be replaced. So I bought the bracket first, okay? Then I bought the bushings that go in here and here, and then the one that goes in, where's it at? Here. Okay. Clutch pedal assembly. So I bought that bushing, those two bushings. So you see that one, and then that one down there, and that whole bracket, right? That's what I bought first. And then, after taking it apart, I found out the clutch pedal is worn to shit because that bushing is gone. A long time ago, you can see that. So I went ahead and looked further into it. So this is the piece. It's called a clevis pin. You can see the wear in the clevis pin. Okay? Stupid. There. See that? Is what caused that. There's supposed to be a bushing on this as well. Okay? Well, there was no bushing. So I'm missing a bushing there, I'm missing bushing there, and as well as there. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 bushings. Gone. Completely gone. 235,000 miles, like I said. And it's pain in the ass. So I ordered this first, along with bushing 1, bushing 2, and bushing 3, right? Before I even disassembled all this, because I could see that these 3 were worn. Alright, so then I disassembled it and saw torsion spring. Because these are all Toyota parts. You don't get this from AutoZone, Napa. They don't have it. Trust me, I tried. So then I just said, you know what, let me take it all apart, with this COVID-19 thing, they're doing Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. So I said, let me go ahead and just take a look. So then I take the spring out, I disassemble this whole thing. This whole thing was assembled, but I could see that this bushing, I could see the wear and no bushing, right? I could obviously see the wear and no bushing, right? So obviously I got all that first, along with the whole piece, because duh. And then check it out. So I pulled it all apart, and then the spring, I was like, you know what, just let me see. Maybe I can get away with the spring. Nope. That's where it was rubbing. Okay. That's where it was rubbing. Ate it out. Okay. The other side is... You see what I'm saying? So that's what it is. Okay. Oh, and then you can check that out. There's a third little... Let me go ahead and focus it on. There's a third little bushing that goes right there. You know what I'm saying? This is the clutch pedal assembly. The whole thing. I bought everything. I bought the whole thing. Everything. The only thing I did not buy was the cotter pin that goes through that hole, and this, which goes through here. The whole assembly goes through here. You take off the bolts. Now this slides. I already got some white lithium grease in there. And I bought some white lithium grease just to make all this right. So I still got I can't remember which one is which, but I still have the clutch engagement start sensor, and then the cruise control sensor. So I got all that, and then the only other thing I didn't buy was these little plastic pieces that go on the sensors. But as you can see, if it can focus, which it won't, back out a little bit, how much movement this pedal has had trying. It's just, that's left to right, up and down. Same with this one. That's worse. And that's what hits these two sensors. That sensor and that sensor on the subassembly. So let me go ahead and flip this around. So for everybody that's having issues with the Toyota T100, I need you to just crawl into the dash and just take a look, because that's probably what it is. 9 times out of 10, it's what it is. I had a hard time getting into first year. I had shudder after a while, accelerating, but second, third, fourth, and fifth were fine. Reverse, that was whenever it wanted to. So I feel since the alignment from missing bushings, massive metal wear, the whole nine, I feel like that's what's causing the issue. I don't feel like it's a clutch problem. I don't have a problem shifting gears. I don't have a problem driving a manual transmission. I've learned how to drive on a manual transmission, so I feel that this is going to be the problem. I don't think it's a clutch. I don't think it's a throwout bearing. I don't think it's none of that shit. I'm going to go ahead and replace it, then I'll throw an update video. Just make sure you like and subscribe. Comment what's your thoughts, opinions, facts, bullshit, whatever you want. Just so, we can get a community, because I've looked up and down the web and I couldn't find nothing on this. Very few sources. But nothing on YouTube. So I thought I'd, make this post. So I appreciate you guys watching this. Stay tuned. Like I said, subscribe, because if you don't subscribe, you're probably not going to check back. So hit the bell notification, whatever the hell gets you to get the answer. Because a lot of these forums, they'll say, I got these problems, this, that, and the other, blah, 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 blah. And then you look at them as 3 years ago, and then where they at? There's nothing. There's no solution. But I'm going to give you a solution. I bought all brand new parts. I spent... Well, so a brand new one of these is going to show up tomorrow. That's going to be $100. This whole support right here was $160. The bushings was $12 and $6. It's $18. That's for that bushing. You know, it comes with a pair. And then the other bushing that goes here. Here, you know. And then shit, what else did I buy? Oh, I bought a whole new spring, because obviously you can see. Yeah, that's not gonna work. I started at one thing, went to another. So, I mean, it's best. It's best. If you own a Toyota T100 Tacoma 4Runner between, I don't know, I think it's like 93 to like early 2000s. Or to 2000, but the early of 2000. I think they switched it mid 2000. So if you own anything that's manual transmission with that, and like I'm saying, this bracket is aftermarket, replaced in 2013. It's a 97 truck. So it's already been replaced and it's already took a shit in 2020. All because of the bushings. I have to replace all this shit all because of the bushings. So if you own a vehicle within those years, Tacoma, or any vehicle, and matter of fact, any vehicle, it doesn't have to be Toyota. Look at the bushings. Crawl under the vehicle, crawl under the dash, and take a look at them. It'll save you a lot of money. If I would have looked at them when I bought it from them, I just replaced the bushings, I'm good. Now let's get back to that. Hold on. I am, what I say, $100? 160 is 260. The bushings, that's 12 and 6, that's 18,260, 18,278. The spring was $30, 278. 7, 8, 9, 10, that's 308. And then factor in the amount of time that I'm not working. I can't get to work. So that's 4 days. About $800. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, $1,260 in 4 days. It's real. So that's going to conclude this video. If you have any questions, if you want me to go ahead and go into like how I install, deinstall, I'll be more than happy to do that. I'm just pretty much trying to show you a breakdown of what the issue was. I had a stutter, you know, to retort. I had a stutter. I had an issue in getting into first gear. Second was kind of iffy. Third, you could just feel the engagement wasn't there. There was no engagement. Like it was a little bit. It just, and then it was wild. I mean, it was complete. It didn't feel like the clutch. And you know, I was gonna buy a new car, and I was gonna put this one to the side, just let it sit. I'm not gonna sell it. I love this truck, but I was gonna put it to the side, put it in storage or something. And then I thought, wait a minute, that's just worn. So I went ahead and took a look at it, and it's, as you all can see, it's, to say the least, worn. So just check it out. look under your vehicles and make sure it's in pristine condition, because what did I say, $18, 12 and 6, it was like 11 something, like 7, in that ballpark for bushings. Fuck it, throw an extra $20 on for all the bushings. So you're looking at $32 or something. Yeah. You should probably keep an eye on your bushings, especially the Toyotas, especially the T100s, Tacomas, and 4Runners between 93 and 2000. Check them out. Make sure they're right, because you're going to have those problems. You're going to have those problems. So, this is TD. I appreciate y'all. Thank you for watching. Subscribe. I'll be more than happy to make new videos. This ain't for money. This is for knowledge, because I sure wish someone did this for me earlier. But I had to figure it out, which is good, no problem. But yeah, just subscribe, comment if you want to see something new. I did something about like a rattle, like a chatter, like a rattlesnake noise coming from under the hood. Found out there was just a heat shield. I'll show you how to fix that. Stupid easy. It was just like so many stupid shit that goes on with this truck, and nobody has the answers. Nobody. Why? Because nobody owns this truck long enough, and nobody gives an ish to take care of it the way they should. Due diligence will make a vehicle last forever. 235,000 miles on a 97. Follow, subscribe, comment, like, say hi, say F you, whatever you want to do. Just keep in touch, because I'll be happy to respond with any questions or concerns and make this channel about T100s. Appreciate y'all. Thank you.